He not picking up, bro. It's 1:40 a.m. Almost a 4-hour stream, bro. My girl's fucking just sitting on the balcony, bro.
Poudii.
What's good?
I just reacted to your video. It was good. I loved it.
Appreciate it, bro.
And I reacted with someone you may know.
Yo, we got into a lot of debates, man. Good video. I'm glad you didn't die over there.
My nigga Sneako, you said what?
I'm glad you ain't die over there. Good costume.
Oh, yeah, nigga, I'm good, bro.
Yo.
I'm over there dolo, but I'm good.
Yo, Poudii, I got a question for you.
Let me hear.
So, the dude in the Walmart, do you think what he said was racially motivated?
Which one?
The dude that said, I'm not racist, but...
I think, so he said his dad divorced his mom and blah, blah, blah. I think his mom had a big impact and was like talking hella shit about the dad and kind of put that narrative in his head. Do I think he's racist? Yeah, but I also think it has a lot to do with his mom. I think his mom put it in his head and started talking shit about the dad and was like, oh, he's over there with the... Because I'm guessing the dad was with a black girl or Spanish or whatever and was like, oh, yeah, look how bad the kids turned out and yada, yada, yada. So I think it was all passed down from the mom. But do I think what he said is racist? Of course.
Okay, so, like, we gotta be fair here. If a black person was on interview and they were like, oh, yo, would you date a white girl? And he said, no, I want to keep my my genetics pure. Would you say that's racially motivated?
I thought we was referring to the whole mixed children come out bigger and I don't think that they turn out right. I thought we was talking about that. Let me put you in my book.
Well, I'm talking about like pretty much the whole thing, but you know, also the first part.
So you're talking about the keeping the genetics pure?
Yeah.
First of all, what the fuck does pure mean? But if he said I only want to date white girls, I mean, Dr. Umar says the same thing. I mean, it's a pretty. But also, Dr. Umar, you can argue is a quote unquote racist black guy, or like I don't know what's the right word for it, but I mean, yeah, like Dr. Umar just loves everything black. He'll be on live, be like, yo, this is a black live stream. If you're not black, get out of here.
No. I get that, but what I'm saying is, damn, what am I trying to say?
What do you mean pure though? Like that's like
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. If your preference is white people or your preference is black people, like I don't think you should, like, bro, that's your preference.
Right.
But when you're saying keep it pure and stuff, I think that's when it's racially motivated. I don't think it's racially motivated if you say, oh, I only like to date white girls. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Same. Nah, yeah, same.
So it's the pure part.
What's your exact question again?
So it's just the pure part, like the pure genetics. That's when it's like, what the fuck?
Wait, say your exact question though. Say like.
So like, if a black person said, "Oh, I want to keep my genetics pure. I want to keep everything pure. I'm not, you know, because they want to keep it pure. It's not like, oh, I only like black girls. It's I want to keep it pure. Do you not think that's racial?
Let me say this. I was talking about Filmer in the car.
Wait. But you know, I still want you to give your opinion, but you know we're on stream, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. But give your full opinion though.
Yeah, so I was talking in the car, and me and him was having this talk. We was also like, yo, like most what's the word? Most cultures think like that. Most black people want, especially parents, want their kid to make a baby with another black girl or black guy, depending on what, you know, if they have a guy or daughter. And then most white people, most Asian people, most Spanish people. So that's a common mindset, you know.
But do you think that's wrong? Like me personally, I think it's wrong.
Wrong to have a preference or wrong to...
You want your kids to keep, like, you have your own preference. It is what it is. But now, oh, you're my son. You need to date a black girl.
You need to date a black girl? Yeah, that is definitely a problem. Like, you should date who you want to date. You know what I mean? Like yeah, like you should date whoever you want to date. I'm not going to tell my son, oh, yeah, you have to date a black girl, or you have to date this, or you have to date that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna school him on culture, but at the end of the day, like, he could bring home whatever the fuck he want.
What do you think, Sneako?
I pretty much am saying the same thing that Poudii's saying.
Aren't you mixed?
Yeah.
With what? Asian and
Black, Asian, white.
But the thing is, when Brody said pure genetics, he was like, no, that's perfectly fine and everything. But when I hear pure genetics, I know what people mean when they say that.
Yeah, that has a lot of connotations.
But you heard that and you still agree with it. But like, I knew exactly what he meant when he said that. Wait, you cut out.
I know what he meant, and I'm not going to speak for him, but I know it was probably like, yeah, I want to keep it the good old white race, and I don't want anything tainting that. So that's what I assumed he meant.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Hey, look, Sneako's mixed. I think he turned out pretty good.
Well, according to him, I have a lot of problems and I have a lot of birth defects and C-section bullshit.
Well, no, according to his friend that he agreed with at first.
Bro, I wasn't agreeing with him. I made the same point that Poudii made.
Chat, did Sneako not agree with the dude in Walmart at first? And then we can move on.
I said the same exact point that Poudii said, that other races are allowed to say the same thing. And my point was, when he says that it's the most racist town in America, but when Dr. Umar says that, people don't call him racist.
No. Dr. Umar is, I mean, technically the black version, but Dr. Umar openly has that mindset. It's
Do
like,
people call Dr. Umar racist?
No.
Exactly.
Yes. Hella white people do.
Do they?
But people look at it as funny because it's black culture, so they look at it as funny. But yes.
Yeah, there's what's the word? There's stereotypes to it. Since it's black people, it's.
Let me say this really quick because I got some ass I gotta go to. Here's the difference though. The difference goes back to the white people had the KKK and was hanging niggas and all that shit. It was motherfucking had niggas enslaved. The difference from that is when you see Dr. Umar saying this shit, yeah, it's equally, the words is equally as quote unquote racist, but it doesn't have that history and it doesn't have that culture behind it. We weren't over here hanging white niggas on trees and fucking and having white people enslaved. So that is the big difference. But I'm no fucking sociology major or nothing. I'm just a nigga that went to the racist town and decided to do pure fuckery. Also, my video was not intended on no fucking. I didn't think it was gonna be a debate video. I wanted to keep it fuckery. I think you and Nico did a really good job at giving a more serious angle to it, and I did everything I could to avoid it. So
I was just reacting to it, but you know,
no, for sure.
Sneako and me had some discussion, but it was a funny video. It was a W video. I can't lie.
I just looked at it for fuckery. Like I wanted to keep the same energy that I would do if I was in any other state, talk to any other person. I wish I iterated more that the dude was associated with the KKK, because I see hella comments on TikTok like, oh, this dude is pretty fucking cool. I'm like, bro, he's literally the fucking water boy of the KKK. Like, what do you mean? So,
bro, Chad, I'm not subbed because this nigga doesn't have a fucking account, so I can't be subbed.
Man, I don't have an account, bro.
And I'm not at my setup. I'm subbed to Poudii.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all boys, good luck. Let's probably all chat on the phone tomorrow.
All right, man. You be safe, bro.
Yep.
Peace, Poudii.
Peace.